friends, to a bonus stream, bonus episode of Prop Culture. And yep, I went and did it. I picked up a 727, my first big jet in X-Plane, and man, it was back and forth. It was touch and go, this or the MD-80, the FlyJSim MD-80. And at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna. Well, I'll have them both eventually. But what I thought I would do is start with something I'm a little more familiar with, which is the Boeing way of thinking. And yeah, I know this is a little bit older technology, but there'll be a few more recognizable things here, I hope, than there probably will be in the MD-80. And so maybe the learning curve will be a little less steep. But today's stream is all about just really one thing, maybe two. Number one, can I start this plane? And then if I can start it, can I fly a pattern? And of course, I've picked a nice, beautiful VFR type of day to fly my pattern. But yeah, first things first. Let's see what happens. Literally, I've fired this up. I put the activation code in. And that's about all I know about. I mean, I've watched a few streams of people that have flown this, and I've got sort of my experience with some other Boeing airplanes, and that's really truly it. So if somebody pops on here later on, it's their coffee. Okay, number three. Yeah, we should probably look and see, just what exactly. Oh no, this is going to be another one of those where the stream goes black. All right. What exactly do we have? Oh boy, hold on. I don't know what's modeled. Oh, nothing's modeled inside. So just all you have is the. Okay, that's fine. No coffee apparently, unless you want to bring some. We are in Seattle. I mean, home of, well, north of Seattle at Boeing Field. So there's probably a Starbucks somewhere nearby. Um, but anyway, if anybody knows how to fly this plane and sees things I'm doing incorrectly, feel free. Step on the chat and let me know. I'm assuming these are some things that I need over here. Here's some reference information. Cool, takeoff and landing. All right, that'll come in handy, hopefully, after I get things started. Weight and balance. Aha, very nice, very nice. I'm guessing I'm going to have to go out and, unless it does it all for me here, gives me all the reference information I need. That's really awesome. Options. What do I have here? Oh, I have a tablet on the. Oh, very nice, very nice. I don't know if I want that or not. Be honest with you, I kind of want old school here, but that's pretty cool. Ooh, there's how we set our connect our GPU and our air cart. So I probably will need that at some point in time. I don't. Does this thing have an APU? Um, Probably. I don't know. We're gonna find out. What else do I have over here? Maintenance system. Okay. What do I on? Fuel system or failure system has been turned on. Okay. Do I really want that? I don't know. Free to move about the cabin. I think I'll leave that off for now, and then we'll kind of go in there and then check for checklists. Okay, there you go. So, blah, blah, blah. Well, let's not worry about maintenance system. I'm not going to worry about weight and balance. I'm going to leave this up just in case I need the GPU, APU. Put those guys away for now. And it's just you and me, Black Fox. Let's see what happens here. Battery on. Guessing I have some, have some views here. Let's see. Do I see battery anywhere here? Let's work down this side here. Hydraulic, elevators, rudders, flight controls. Doesn't look like I have batteries over here. You never know. Auto brakes. Al South. Hello. Hello. Yeah, yeah. More and more, my friend, I end up on this platform looking for battery. Ooh, there's emergency lights. All these are regular lighting, landing lights, exterior lighting. Here is transponder code. Okay, that's good to know. I'm trying to make a passenger alert or announcement. I took it. Seat belts and all that stuff is there. Compass. Hmm. That looks fun. Alternate flaps, engine start. Okay, there we go. That's going to be important later on. Window heats, all that good stuff. Anti-ice. Okay, that's cool. Cowls. Oh boy, that could be interesting. Pitos, all that good stuff. Probe heat. And okay, so I don't see any battery over there. Let's see if I have views. Surely it wouldn't be down here on the pedestal. No. That just gives me right side view. Oh, back view here. Oh, there's the APU stuff. Okay, so I do have that, but it does say to do battery on. Okay, so that kind of answers both questions. It does have an APU, and that's where we're going to start it. And all right, all right. Here's the engineer's panel. Let's start at the top here and see what we have. It looks like we have a spot to change our DC meter. Ah, there we go. Battery. Yay, on. Cool. So we can do APU or ground power. Well, since I have this up, let's do this. Let's go GPU, and we might as well put the air card on. I'll put that away for now. So external power, I'm guessing we go over to ground service. Essential power, let's go to external right here. Anything else in this area? This could probably go over to external power as well. Okay, that comes alive. That's got to be good. The more things start to move and light up, the better, right? This is the Christmas season after all. This is fuel heat. Okay, hydraulics. I hear all kinds of good stuff here. It looks like we've got some lighting that we can mess with if we want. All that's turned on already, I guess. Well, maybe we don't have that just yet. Pressurization, I'm guessing. Yep. Yep, this is the air conditioning. Yeah, heating and air conditioning. Okay, very good. And again, a lot of this stuff is looking somewhat familiar. I don't know how many of these warning checks we're going to go through. If they're easy to find, maybe we'll do. Maybe. Oh, hey, well, there you go. Stall warning. Oh boy, that works. Emergency lights are going to be. Are we armed? Looks like that's the emergency lights. Oh, they're unarmed right now. Okay, so move them down one. Nope. That's not a very good view. Armed right there. Okay. I'll close that even though the button says unarmed. Okay, I don't know. Passenger signs. That would wake you up, wouldn't it, Al? I tell you. If you started to stall, that thing would get your attention because I'm sure it has an equally crazy stick shake. Hey, Kenny. Hey! All right, Agent Bravo 7, just the mentor I might need. It's a simple stream. Is standby set. Okay, so here's what I did right here. I think it's on standby. If I go down one more, then it looks like it's on, and up there is armed and up there is off. So yeah, I think it's set. It just says, ooh, in the upper panel of the flight engineer. Okay, how do I get there? There we go. Is it set? Yeah, standby. Is standby set. Here's what I have so far, my friend. I did turn the battery on. I don't have any. I've got this on ground because I got the APU, as you can hear, going. I've got essential power to external, and I have that to external. That's all I've done so far. Is there something else that needs to be on? External is on. Yep, external is on. External on. Not ground service. Okay, I must have something on ground service here. Oh, external power. Ah! So there's a difference between external power and ground service. I see. Hi, Gus Bus 035. Welcome to Can I Start the 727? Look at that. That's even more pretty lights and fun things. Aha. Oh, very, very good. Very good. Welcome to a seriously fun way to spend time with an incredible community. I do not have a Yoko. I merely have a SciTech right now. And okay, put essential on standby. Okay, so back this over here to standby. All right, very good, very good. So far, this is serious. Yeah, Kenny, as Kenny can attest, this is a very serious channel. Incredibly serious, no messing around. Ooh, yeah, hard flying with the mouse. Well, the Yoko, you're gonna love it. I think everything I've heard, it's pretty fantastic. I'm kind of interested in the honeycomb myself at some point in time, but my problem is I keep buying add-ons. I keep thinking I need these whatever Agent Bravo 7 flies, and so then I go buy stuff. So, all right. So passenger signs. That's where we were. We need to turn those on, and I did see those earlier. And you're up here somewhere. Okay, no smoking coming on. Fasten belts coming on. Yeah. Ooh, trackball, yeah. So started the DC plane yesterday. Yeah. This is actually one of my funnest things. The very, very first time that you get into an airplane and you try to see if you can make it go. All right, window heat. All this stuff is kind of over here, I think. Window heat, will turn that on. And the radio radar transponder set. That's up here too, I believe. If I'm not, there we go. Transponder will go, we'll say 2200. Thankfully, I actually picked Boeing Field because I wanted to do the old, here's where Boeing's made, yada yada yada, but it was nice because there's no ATC up here, so I don't have to worry about that quite yet. Although I wouldn't mind checking it out. I like those ATC guys. Flow of essentials, standby after starting the APU, APU after starting the engines. Gen 3 ground power isn't used normally. Okay, and that's good to know because on my L1011, Gen 3 is used. It's a critical step. So yeah, Gus Bus, I mean, it's well worth it that first time going through and all right, so radar. There's a radar down here. Yeah, look at that. Very cool. It's on and it's blasting the poor ramp workers with all those cancer-causing radiation waves. Sorry about that, guys. So we got weather or map. I'm just gonna leave it on weather. And then parking brake is got to be set. That's got to be right there. It's red. It's set. Where did I get the checklist? This actually comes with the FlyJSim. It's one of these little hover over options, and yeah, this is pretty top of the line as far as add-ons go. There you go, APU. We're gonna try to start this baby. Verify the radar with the switch under it. Okay, well we're rolling here, and all right, I hear it starting, which is cool. Oh, there it comes. Now it's starting to roll up. I'll go back and look at the radar with the switch under it. Okay, good to know. So Gus Bus, it's always good to have a friend who knows more than you. Normally Agent Bravo 7 is the muscle of the group, but today she gets to also be the brains. And so that's, well, really, truly can't ask for much more. Okay, looks like we're ready to go here. So now I need to go back over to here and probably switch things over to APU power. Essential TR, I think that needs to stay there. This probably needs to come off since this needs to go to APU for sure. Let's put it on bus. Nope, that was bad. Keep that on for just a little bit here. External power. Close the circuit. Boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Close the circuit. Here's the bus ties. This one you talk about close? Nope. Close. Nope. Circuit open, circuit open, circuit open. It's got to be up here. No. Yes. Right now, Agent Bravo 7 is regretting where you started it. Oh, haha. She's regretting this. Close of the circuit. Generator close. There we go. All right. That's the same for the engines. All right. Very cool, very cool. See, I'm already thinking that I would not have gotten this started without help from Agent Bravo 7, so that's cool. All right, back over here. Let's just make sure everything looks like it's where it needs to be. So again, I'm kind of feeling like we don't need external power anymore. That's the whole point of starting the APU. So let's pull this guy back up. Yep, just remove the cart. All right, you're gone. And I could probably turn the air conditioning on as well, or the heater, as the case may be. That's kind of over in this area. Nope, that's pressurization. Here we go. Cargo heat, fans, packs. They got to be over here, right? Packs on. All right, there we go. We'll get the air flowing. Temperatures holy Moses. Duct overheat. How do you set the views? Well, Gus, what I did for this is I just simply are using. Most of the planes come kind of with preset views, so I just use the number pad. But if you get to a view that you really like, you just hold Control and you push the number, and then that number is going to be set like for example, I didn't really like, this is the default front view and I didn't really like it, so I backed it up a little bit and I set it right here. I think this is number 4, so I just did Control 4, and now that's what that left-hand seat does. And so, again, the rest of it is just all, this is just all pre-made views. Okay, so we've got packs going. All this stuff looks good. Close. Oh, so that, yep, start. I got to hold that for 3 seconds, which I did after I first started. Then close the field and the gen switches, which I believe I did once started. I'm just going to check just to make sure. Yep, those are both extinguished. There's a dock that comes with it. And yeah, 727 procedures. Looking forward to that. I actually like reading that kind of stuff, as crazy as it sounds. All right, so let's do this. Beacon. I think I saw that over here. Beacon down here. Beacon on. The galley power is, I think, already off. I looked at that earlier. Yep, galley power off. The bleed has to be, the PSI has to be 30 or higher. Right now it is not. It's only at about 18. So do I have to turn this off to get more? No. You have to turn that off before you start the engine, I know, but yeah. So the galley power is staying off. I think I might need... This could be a tricky step here. I need to get this PSI. There we go. So close those. No. That did the opposite of what I was hoping for. I know in the 737-800 you have to actually close. You have to close some of the bleeds and the packs to get the PSI. Close the packs. All right. And open all the bleeds. So those are all open. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so you turn the air conditioner off just for a minute. That gets the PSI up so that you can start spinning those big turbo fans. And all right, engine start switch. That's back over here somewhere. There we go. Engine start switch. So we're going to switch to ground. We're going to wait for the N2 to rise to 20%. And then we're going to do the engine start valve on. So I need to... So before I do that, I know people are getting warm. I'm guessing the engine start... These guys... down here, okay. And I'm also guessing that this will be a 3-2-1... Or is this 2-3-1 configuration? Hey, Dakota Pilot, this is... Yep, first time I'm clicking on these things. So we're going to go ground. We're going to come down here. We're going to watch this N2 get up above 20. Ooh, listen to that. That sounds awesome in the background. Hope you can hear that. I kind of turned the volume down just a little bit, and then we're going to introduce fuel. And, hey, it's coming alive. I'm going to double check, make sure the brake's set still. I have a tendency to find click spots, and one of them that I find for some reason in multiple planes that I have is I find those hidden click spots that let the parking brake off. Okay, that was good. I like that. So far, so good. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, we'll probably have to put that to flight. Do we? It doesn't say anything, so I'm not going to... oil pressure light, did it go out? I better check that. Yes, I see this oil pressure light is now extinguished, so I can go ahead and start number 3. Ground. Dakota, I would not have been able to do it. I wouldn't have got half of this to this point. Well, I might have got it eventually, but this is definitely going way smoother with Agent Bravo 7 here. There comes 20. And introduce the fuel. Engine start valve, I guess, is what that's called here. Temperatures are coming up. RPMs are coming up. RPMs are coming. Fuel pressure's coming up. Aha, the oil light goes off. Agent Bravo 7 shared a link that I'm going to be checking out here soon, I can tell. Okay, close that. And let's get number 1 started. I'm not going to worry about pushback, obviously, because of where I'm parked. I can just kind of take it straight out, fortunately. All right, that's rolling up there to 20. Yeah, this is, for those of you like Gus Bus, I'm normally a propeller head, and that's what I truly love, but my other kind of guilty pleasure are vintage jets. And so I've been waiting to get my hands on this one ever since I started messing around with X-Plane. This one and the FlyJSim MD-80, the Mad Dog, just 6 1/2 dozen of the other. Like I said, the only reason I went here is just because I kind of felt like I spoke Boeing just a little bit better. Okay, gotta stop flying these. You fly them in. Well, that's the That's the problem with following Agent Bravo 7. Oh, there, I just hit something I didn't mean to hit. Oh, that's just my trim wheel. That works. Gus Bus is requesting an outside view. Here you go, my man. How beautiful is that? That thing is, it is just a slick, beautiful sports car. Yeah, it is, everything about it just speaks aerodynamics and speed, and I love the engine exhaust kind of blur there that you get, and then the sound pack. Holy F-mods, Batman. That's some good stuff. Yes, indeed. That's some environment wrecking stuff going on right there. All the good folks in the Seattle, Washington area will not be happy about that. Yeah. What a great plane. I'm happy to be messing around with it. Anti-ice. Let's come up here. We're getting pretty close. So anti-ice. You know, I don't know. Let me check. Did I turn weather on even? Yes, I did. Excuse me for the quick blackout. Still having Streamlab issues. 150 at 7. 3007. Looks like partly cloudy, but no icing, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to try to fly a pattern. Just one little measly pattern here. So pitot heat, though, I probably should just figure out where these are just for when I do my first real flight. So window heat, I think all the icing stuff is in here. If I wanted to do engine anti-ice, I could. Wing, I'm guessing this is wing anti-ice. Is this wing anti-ice? Agent Bravo 7. Dakota, enjoy your flight, and looking forward. I'll pop over there and check out your mixer. And yeah, looking forward to that. There's another vintage bird, man. I'm a sucker for them. All right, so then we've got, there's the pitos. So I'm gonna go ahead, just since I'm here, let's turn those on. It's always good to have those on. And all right, we're getting, I can sense it. We're getting close. We are getting close. Speed brake, oh, flight controls. You know, it's these are free and correct. I'm kind of watching it over here. That's sort of nice to see. That's awesome. Speed brake is down. Yep, it is down. Stab trim set for takeoff. So it looks like I was fiddling around with it, and I kind of, so I don't, so part of this is really cool right here, guys. And so there, you know, if you load the plane, and I'm just leaving it as is. I don't have anything on that's not just as it came, but it gives you all this stuff. Really excited about this. This is way better than the mounds. If you can see my desk right now, I literally have an inch deep stack of papers with reference charts for all that stuff. So this is really going to be nice. And I don't see where it has this stab trim or anything just yet, but I'll find all that. But that's really going to be a cool deal. But I will put in, I don't know if it's time yet for it, but I will put in all of the reference numbers. And I'm assuming Agent Bravo 7, I'm assuming that show the fuel panel, which fuel, is that up here? Where's the fuel? Left fuel tank right here. Yeah, so you know, oh, you want to go, you're actually wanting to go legit over to the fuel panel. Okay, gotcha. Oh, we got some lights here still, don't we? Okay, well let me not worry about this just yet. Let's finish this out here. Flaps set for takeoff. We're gonna say flaps 20, it looks like is what this guy says. So let's 5, 15, 20. Alright, that looks awesome. I started the engine with the pumps off. Well, yeah, I guess I did. You're right. I should have... yeah, that's not good. I should have had these pumps should have been on, shouldn't they have? Okay, yeah, that shouldn't have worked. Well, interesting. Okay, we're going to put them all to on right now, and that's what gives you the fuel pressure. And so, okay, yeah, I don't know how that happened, but I'm guessing that wasn't supposed to be the case. But now those are good. Hydraulic, we do need hydraulic pressure. Yep, that's... Alright, hold on. Galley power, let's put the galley power. Let's follow my... I have a bad habit of this, kind of just like doing the old APU off. Oh, it says galley power on first, then APU off. Okay, electrical, no lights, fuel heat off. Uh-oh. This needs to go to... I need to turn... Alright, electrical, no lights. I do have lights though. No, these are engine lights. Close the gen circuits. Oops. I hate the right click option, I really do. Close. Close, close, close. Alright, there we go. Let's turn the APU off. Alright. And then... Okay, so now the electrical... Oh, I must have... I actually did that backwards. I turned this... I turned system A on, but not system B. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself again here, probably. Hydraulic pressures and quantities normal. Well, these are, but these aren't. Is that quantity? I guess that's, in the middle there. APU's off. Press and set cruise altitude. Well, I'm not going to go to cruise. I'm just going to do a circuit, but this is all that good stuff right here if I need it. Flight / ground switch to flight. So switch the essential. Okay, so I'm to essential here. This has to go to gen, right? One of the gens, doesn't matter. And this needs to go to... Let's go bus tie on this one, or we got Gen 1 on this one also? Or do I go all... I don't go all the way down to AC power. Alright. Oh, anyway, flight / ground switch needs to go to flight. I don't know where that is. Where are you, flight / ground switch? That sounds pretty important. That's the pressurization. Okay, I see. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, come over to flight. So that'll start. If I had made adjustments here, this would start filling this guy up here. Well, it should still. Oh, yeah, get the packs back on. Thank you. Good call. There we go. That probably comes on. Okay. Press and set, ground to flight, bleeds closed. Oh, I do need to close these bleeds. EPR, airspeed bugs. There we go. That's what I got. That stuff rattling. That's awesome. Gotta love it. Okay, so looks like I've got a V rotate at 117. That's right here. Ish. Sorry, V1. Yep, V1 and V rotate are both 117. So I just kind of get that as close as I can. V2 is 129. we go. And is there a V? Is there a 0 flaps? That's got to be that. 200. Just hit the set bugs. Just hit these. Oh, set bugs. Boom. All right. That takes the fun out of it. There, Agent Bravo 7. Not just kidding. Okay, all that's set. What do we have left? Clear for takeoff. We're gonna make sure everything is turned on. I will connect just in case. What am I going to be? Alaska 816 V727. Oh my goodness. And this is a 200? Is this the 200 that I'm sitting in there, Agent Bravo 7? I believe it is. VFR, we are BFI to BFI. We're just going to put pattern work. We're going to say thanks ATC. We're going to have a departure time of right now 0300. Open the engine bleeds. I closed them all. Uh-oh. Alright. I'm going to go back and do that again here. Say it 2000. Alright, we'll file that. Uh-oh. Oh, SLC and Vancouver and Salt Lake are online, but that's all. Alright, so that's filed. Little momentary blackout here. I closed them all. Oh, they need to be open. Yeah, why did I do that? I must have already closed them and now I'm reopening them. I don't know. I'll get that temperature back up there. Yeah, it doesn't. You can't really have the airflow without the engine bleed air. That doesn't work very well. Okay, well. Transponder. I'm gonna shut this guy off. Transponder is, I did set it up here, 2200. Yep. It's now going to on. That's a bad view. On, I don't know, it doesn't matter. On out. Okay. Oh, TARA. It'd be nice probably if. Does this thing have TCAS? Sweet. Must be down here somehow on the radar. I won't worry about the SIVA. This looks pretty modern here for what I'm used to, but that's cool. I love it. I love it. And then we're going to squawk Charlie. Yep, we're squawking Charlie. Okay, so normally you bleed from 1 and 3. Alright, so let's go back up there. Normally bleed from 1 and 3. So 2 and the APU stay off. And then you said reset. Okay, because it's saying duck overheat. Good call. Oh, that's not a C. Yeah, that you're right. I'm sorry. So what if I don't want that? Can I take that off? I want SIVA. I miss you, SIVA. Is there a way to take that off? Nav system FMS, no nav. So it's all or none? I thought this baby had a SIVA. Maybe you have. Is that a separate purchase for this one? Ah, haha, you read my mind, Agent Bravo 7. Well, I'd rather, right now, to be totally honest with you, I'd rather just fly Slant Whiskey. And that's kind of what I'm going to do for this particular deal. Okay, auto pack trip switch. I don't think I changed that. Auto pack trip switch. What is that? Auto pack trip switch. I don't know where that is. Everything is extinguished, so I think we're in good shape here. I'm gonna have to find that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go that. All right, well, I'm good. I think there. So then next is after takeoff. So we're ready. We're ready, Eddie. Very cool. I'm ready to put some hours on this bad boy. So 01 or 150 at 7. So we currently are, I have no idea what this airport configuration looks like. Let's just make sure. It looks like we're at about 255. That doesn't look right. So we need to make sure those, oh no, 225-ish. Yep, that looks about right. And I did say 3007. Oh boy. Diana, are you proud of me at least a little bit? Are you smiling inside knowing that finally I've stepped up? Attempt. Where's Dane? Where's Dane? Dane Air when you need him. 22. Oh, this is the other thing that I need to make sure that I'm doing. I'm talking here. Yep, that's transmitting. Anything down here? I haven't really messed with this very much. Vertical speed mode. Oh, I have a little bit of, all right, cool. Have a little bit of that business. Heading, altitude. Looks like I engage, disengage. I can do localizer. I can follow VORs. That's kind of what I need. And then it looks like a guy can even do an ILS. Yeah, very nice, very nice, very nice. Nav. Oh, I better set that. Okay. One more time. Jumping out. Blacking out. KBFI. I don't know if I even need to worry about this or not, but I just want to see if I can tune this in and make it come alive. What is, anybody have Boeing Field memorized? VOR. That's right. It doesn't have its own. I know that. It's off of SeaTac 19.9. Is that what Seattle Tacoma is? I'm looking. I think it is. No, 1680. Okay, so let's put that in there. 1680. Ooh, I like that. That's nice. Let's see if this guy comes alive. Looks like it does. Okay, let's taxi down and see if we can't. Don't touch the autopilot before takeoff. No, I don't. I'm not. I'm gonna hand fly this baby. I wanna get a feel for what it can do. So I think I'm departing South Ops today. Gosh darn it! I have to do the click on the other screen again for a second. Avast. She is a marvel to hand fly. I think you're right. I've enjoyed seeing what you've done with it, and only hope that Mr. Boeing doesn't cringe. I have no idea if Mr. Boeing is still alive or not, but if you are, thanks for making your planes, man. Whoever's in charge at this point, thanks for making the 727. That was an awesome job. No, we're getting our doors blown off by the fuel truck though. Somehow I feel like in the long run we would be a little faster than him. But right now he's high-fiving his buddy who's sitting in the passenger seat. I sure hope the runway's over there. I think it is. I've only been to Boeing Field once, and it was with the GA aircraft. And I think you park on the other side. I smell what you're cooking there, Major Bravo 7. Alright, heading down to where I hope I can swing out here to the right and get on a runway. Boy, I don't have any power hardly at all applied, and it just wants to scoot. This looks like a taxiway if I ever saw one. Okay, I think this is the end of the runway. Is this the one I need? 1-4 and 3-2. So this will allow me to depart to the south. Let's do this. Let's spin this. Let's set the heading 140. And let's just spin this around also so we kind of have a little bit of a reference for our pattern. This is not going to probably be a real tight pattern, and yes, I know Boeing field sits just north of Seattle, so we are going to attempt a left-hand traffic pattern, and I will make that call since I'm on FlyJSim. Boeing field, Boeing 816, excuse me, Alaskan 816. We are departing runway 14. We're going to make left-hand traffic and do some pattern work, Boeing field. All right, I got to put some, oh, I forgot to do taxi lights, darn it. Landing lights will come on. What else do I need to turn on here? I probably have some other stuff. Strobe can come on, nav light can come on. And we'll turn the logo light on too. What the heck? We'll just let everybody in the world see who's going. Caution dangerous jokes. Hey, we're a family-friendly channel here. Everybody does a really good job. L. Brown 1986 has just made the comment Xbox. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Prop Culture. I know it's not a propeller-driven aircraft here, but it's the guilty pleasure. Vintage birds, they're a bad thing, and I have way too many of them, and I've just added another. So this could be interesting with the moderate to low vis. What did it say here? Overcast at 9,900, so we should be fine. Yeah, we're gonna find out. Ooh, a little brake squeak. Nope, this is downwind. This is the prop strike mod for the Cessna 150. Pretty amazing, isn't it? It's an updated prop strike mod. Rotate carefully. She loves to tail strike. I just had a Kevlar plate installed in that tail, just for such an occasion. All right, so V1 and V rotate is right there at 117. We're pretty light, I guess. Let's just see if we can keep from blowing these engines out. Oh my goodness. The sound in these Razer headphones.
80 knots.
Ooh, and a co-pilot talking to me. I like that.
V1, rotate.
Oh, it's already rotating before I even pulled back. Come on, girl. All right, there you go. Oh, that's smooth as silk. Positive rate, gear up. Bird strike. Possibly. I wouldn't put it past me. And go ahead and pull the flaps to 10. I'm going to pull the power back a little bit. We don't need to go crazy here. Level off a little bit. Get some airspeed going. Look at that. Boeing Field, Alaskan 816, left crosswind departure, runway 14, Boeing Field. All right, so let's see how we do, if we are coordinated or not. That actually should be a climbing left-hand turn. Oh, I'm rolling it over maybe just a hair too much. Yeah, just a little more than I'm supposed to. Oh boy. Whoa, what?
Bank
what?
angle. Bank.
No, it doesn't.
Bank angle. Don't
All right.
sink.
Yep. Lost a little
Don't
control
sink.
there. I wonder what's going on.
Don't sink.
That was really weird. Oh, it has the yaw damper, so maybe that's what I was doing, is applying a little too much rudder, and it wasn't liking that. All right, let's get things settled down here. Boeing Field, Alaskan 816, left downwind, runway 14, Boeing Field. All right, so we'll just turn it. Hard not to step on the pedals, but we'll turn it and see how it goes. See if this is any better. That got a little bit sketchy there for a minute. Okay, leveling off. That's probably high enough. 2,300. I think that's more than enough. 200 knots. That's going to also be plenty. Get on the downwind, and we will straighten it out. So yeah, downwind, I was presented with quite the dilemma today. I knew I was going to pull the trigger on one of these jets, whether it was this one or the Mad Dog, and I just, at the end of the day, I opted for the Boeing. I just feel like I sort of speak Boeing a little bit more fluently than Lockheed Martin, but without question, they will both be in my hangar here before long. All right, let's not go over 250. And probably would like to get myself down around 2,000 feet, honestly. I think that's Boeing Field over there. Boy, tough to tell. Tough to tell. Well, we'll extend our downwind just to make sure. Trim, trim, trim. That sounds awesome, doesn't it? Holy cow. And I'm almost at idle, and it's just wanting to rocket. I'm at 280 knots right now, and I literally am a quarter throttle. What a beast. It's like a Corvette, man. It just goes. Sorry, air traffic control. Doesn't help that I can't keep my nose level. I'm thinking I'm getting pretty close to being where I need to be here. I want to get my speed down though before I turn base, if that's possible. I could toss out a little speed brake, I guess, and just, I don't know how to do it. Oh, there we go. Just give a little bit of spoiler, the brake of shame. Now we're coming back down. Ooh, I need to know too. Let's look at this real quick. Nope, not that. Landing. The rep is 127. That's cool. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, get the nose up, dude. Come on. How hard is it? All right. Arm those. Boeing Field traffic, Alaskan 816, left base runway 15, Boeing Field. 14, I guess, is probably what it is, isn't it? I think I said 15. Okay, well, we do have the VOR tuned for Seattle. We're working off of that as our reference here. And with any luck, we will be able to find the airport find the runway. Speed's getting a little slow. That's the best trim I've heard ever. I love that.
1,000.
Alright, speed coming back up. Boeing Field probably has a localizer for the runway, doesn't it? Look what it says here. ILS 14. Sorry, I'm going to click off for just a second. It does. 10. Alright. Boeing Field, Alaska 816. Final runway 14, Boeing Field. 110.9er. 110.9. Let me get turned roughly on final course. We'll see how close we are. I have a feeling I extended that quite a ways past what I needed. That's okay. Speed's a little on the slow side. That's also not terrible. Visibility not helping. Alright, so that's pretty close. Let's just real quickly 110.9. Alright, let's see where we're at. That comes in. I don't know that that budged an inch, did it? Why am I climbing? I don't want to climb. And the approach course 135. According to this, I'm way left of where I need to be. So let's come around. Let's see what happens here. I may be doing nothing but making a flyby. Permission to buzz the tower. Okay, we're doing a little bit. Yep, I did get the VREF set. It's 128 or 127. It's really pitching up. I'm just a hair nervous about this. It's not exactly capturing the localizer like I'd hoped here. There it comes. All right. Whoa, boy! It really comes in when it comes in. I'll be way past this. I'll have to kind of do the old S-turn approach. Fortunately, I make that pretty famous for that. So, yep, I must have went way past. Where's the DME? I see DME 2. Where's DME? Is that DME 1? Gosh dang it, now I'm overcorrecting. I'm still 9 miles out. I've got plenty of time. It's just not going to look very pretty when I look on the map here in a few minutes. But alright, let's just get it lined up. And a little bit more gentle here. Oh man, I'm super low. I'm at Space Needle level. I'm very low. There it comes. All right. Yeah, not exactly turn on the dime, and I think you said that, Agent Bravo 7, at one point in time. It kind of needs its room to corner. Everything else has been very smooth and fluid. Again, I'm kind of low here. A little quick. I need to start configuring for landing. I'm 5 DME. I need to get myself organized here. I am guessing flap speed is going to be right about 200, so getting a beep beep. All right, we're gonna. I think that's probably the co-pilot saying, "Hey, let's toss some flaps in here, huh, man? Gosh, there it is. Yep. All right. Not going to make this one, boys.
1,000.
Boeing field traffic, Alaskan 816. We're going to do a low pass, runway 14, and then enter a left traffic pattern. All right, well, that kind of gives you an idea here of, I guess, yeah, that's a gear horn. Okay, it's not going to like me. That's okay. We'll fly one more pattern. We'll do a little bit better job this time. We kind of have a semi better feel. So I'm sure there's a way to silence that, but it's figuring out that we're not going to land. We'll just go flaps up here. All right, we'll try to keep this pattern a little bit try to keep this pattern a little bit more tight to the field. Boeing field traffic, Alaskan 816, left crosswind 14, Boeing field. Maybe. Need to build some airspeed here. There we go. I can't get it right. Yeah, that's the problem with watching Diana stream. She makes it look easy. That's okay. 4,000 or 5,000 of these and I'll be good to go. Like to keep the speed at about 200. That was the other thing, that speed management is a huge issue in this plane. Knew that going in though. All these old planes are that way. Alright, there we go. We're kind of on that crosswind now. Boeing field, Alaskan 816, left downwind 14, Boeing field. Okay, so let's keep it here, 2,500 feet, 200 knots. Scan flow, yep. What happens to me though is, Diana's I tend to get stuck on the speed. I don't know, I'm so paranoid about losing speed, and then before I know it, I'm at 3,100. So I know you just scan flow, right, back and forth, scan flow. All right, smoke coming from the galley. And let's see if we can keep our eyeballs on the field a little bit better. There's a plane coming into land, I think. Somebody just burned some toast. All right, I'm good with that. I'm going to fly out kind of to the tip of this little waterway and bring it in. I think that'll probably do me. Let's get speed under control while we're on the downwind. Oh boy, I can see this is going to be a fun plane. This is going to be a fun plane. Yeah, let's take it out just a little further. Get that speed down. Maybe we can even throw a couple notches of flaps in. Oops. That was the throttle warning. I'd actually brought it all the way down to idle. I don't think it liked that. Not going to quite get it down far enough. Almost have it there. Oh boy, then the mist layer. Alright, a couple notches of flaps. Boeing field traffic, Alaskan 816, left base, runway 14, Boeing field. Let's see if we can get it home this time. If I can do a better job of managing speed and maybe intercept the localizer a little more gently, that will help. Kind of rounding this turn off though. There we go, a little bit better. Still losing some altitude. Okay. Two more notches of flaps. We are wanting, what does it tell me here? Flaps 30 approach. Okay, so I'm at flaps 20 right now. That means one more notch. And I'm good to go. Boeing Field. Alaska A16, final 1-4, Boeing Field. Now let's see what happens here. Let my speed drop way too far. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Pretty close on the roundout, actually. Just a little bit past. That's not terrible. My altitude's not bad, 1300. I think elevation's about 100, so about the only thing really to kind of fuss about. The speed got just a little bit low. 7 miles, or maybe just a little bit long on the pattern, but for a rookie 727 guy, that's, I can live with that. I'm gonna go ahead. It's a little early, but I'm gonna put gear down. See the localizer coming in here. Boeing Field. Alaska 816 final runway 14 Boeing Field. This time I think we're going to be okay. 5 miles, I think we're fully configured. Just a little bit fast. I believe I have the runway in sight. I'm a little high.
1,000.
A little bit left of center. Alright, speed's coming down nicely.
Light slow.
Yep. Maybe just a little too steep on the approach.
Light slow.
Now I'm a little low, darn it.
Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
It's going to be a flat approach here, ladies and gentlemen. Assume crash positions. Brace, brace, brace. Feel like I'm crabbing just a little bit here. A little quick now. Gosh,
300.
can't get myself back on the center line. Come on, baby. That was too
200.
far.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Have reversers? Yes, it does. All right, 80 knots, manual braking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that traffic or the. I don't have that landing rate thing that all the other cool streamers have. I just try to land. Yeah, it's I came in there very shallow, Agent Bravo 7, but and ended up drifting just a little bit. But I'll take it. I mean, you know, I will take it. We'll definitely pull off and watch the replay, though. I mean, I think we have to. We owe it to ourselves to do that. Let's do that right now. And the crowd went deathly silent. Back it up slightly. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. Runway's in sight, kind of right there.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Oh, baby. Look at that beautiful creature. Yeah, I just kind of lost it to the right a little bit at the end. That's just not correcting, I think, for maybe for crosswind a little bit, or just me being off. Look at the wings shaking and oh my goodness. Agent Bravo 7, thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for your help. Gus Bus, I appreciate it. Al South. Oh, you're just saying later to Agent Bravo 7. Al South, he pretty much butters every landing, so that's not a big deal. Kenny, thanks. That wasn't bad. I mean, yeah, it wasn't. I didn't successfully pull it off on the first pattern, but all things considered, the goal was, number one, to get it started, and then number two, fly a pattern, and thanks to Agent Bravo 7's help, we were able to do both things. Now, I am a little bit worried about this. Last time, remember what happened to me after I got out of the replay mode last time? Okay, Alt-R did really weird stuff. Alright, there we go. Landing lights off, taxi light on. Should have done runway. Let's just do runway turn off just to see. Doesn't feel like middle of the day lighting here. Kind of feels like late day. I thought I'd set it for like 11 o'clock in the afternoon here. Okay, we're going to take it in. We're going to see if we can get it shut down. What did I do? Set the brakes or something? Oh, that's one thing I should have probably looked at. Does this thing have auto braking? It may very well have that. I should have went through the checklist. Clear for takeoff. Yeah, I didn't do any of that stuff. Descent. Didn't do any of that stuff. Landing checklist. Didn't do any of that stuff. After landing, window heat can come off. Anti-ice off. Pitos can come off. Flaps up. I can do that right now. Clean the flaps up. Speed brakes. Where are you? Speed brakes, is that it? Yep. Speed brakes can be stowed. Galley power, there's no way I'm looking back at that. Where's my, oh, this is GA. I'm down here past the tower, aren't I? Alright. So, okay, so I can turn the window heat and anti-ice off. So window heat can come off. Anti-ice stuff can also come off. I didn't really put anything on. I did have the pitot heats on, so I'm going to turn those guys off. Radar transponder can be turned off. That's off. Oh yeah, there's the auto brakes. I should have had those on probably. Okay, next time. Next time. This can come on to, I think just on is probably standby. That way the tower can see us, but none of the airplanes that are flying by, they don't have their TCAS stuff beeping at them. Yep, here we go. We're coming down here to this fenced off area. I think I can get in here on, yeah, on Bravo. This plane is due top to bottom for a good cleaning. So yeah, south, first time flying it, first time starting it, first time. I basically installed it earlier today and did the old activation and all that good stuff, and then I threw it on and decided I would start the stream and let you guys see, well, in all its glory, the maiden voyage of the 727, which, were it not for Agent Bravo 7, I might still be sitting on the ramp here trying to get this baby started, but I don't think it matters. I'm just going to find one of these spots and pull in and park. Tow truck will have to push me into wherever. Alright, that will work. Parking brake set. Okay, so all these things need to happen. Flaps are up, radar transponder, yep, set, or turned off, speed brake, actually, transponder can now be completely turned off. Where are you, transponder? Right there, off. Galley power, gonna be turned off here. Where are you, galley power? I know you're over here somewhere. Right there, off, off. Flight ground switch to ground. I'm not going to start the APU just because I'm basically shutting it down completely, so I don't need the APU. Seatbelt switch, all that stuff can come off here. Where is all that stuff? I can turn beacon, nav, strobe, all these lights can come off as well. Seems like those seatbelt signs were up here somewhere. Where are you? No smoking, seatbelt sign. Okay, that's good. Hydraulic, APU, all that stuff. I think I need to turn the engines off. I mean, I need to shut everything down, right? I wonder if those were supposed to be turned to flight beforehand as well. Alright, well, we'll have to research that some more here. Alright, hydraulic pumps. Again, those need to be turned off. Off, off, off. The packs. And so the packs are off. But the bleeds are open. And emergency lights. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to set up a different view for this. It's kind of hard to see. Those get shut off. Maybe. Why am I not able to do that? Is it off already? I guess that's off. And then battery off. I wonder if all this stuff needs to also get turned off. External power off. Essential power standby, probably. This can be turned. Now, I don't know that that honestly matters. And battery, last thing. Okay, well, that I don't know that that's completely 100% buttoned up, but it at least is good enough for what I needed to do today. So that was a ton of fun, guys, and I really appreciate you hanging out with me. It was a bonus stream, and it was definitely different than the normal prop culture stuff, but still fun in its own way, and I look forward to many more flights with this. Again, if you're new to this, it's mostly the propeller-driven stuff, but every so often one of these old vintage birds will slide in there too, and I have a ton of fun with them. And so that's kind of where I'm going to leave this stream off. I hope everybody has a fantastic remainder of your evening. And until next time, I'll definitely be looking for you on the TCAS. Take care. God bless. Thanks for the follow, Fuzzy Bear. You can check on my streaming schedule or hit me up on the Discord if you want as well. All of these get archived on the Melvin Leroy YouTube channel as well. Again, take care, guys. God bless.